if a prospective client wants to start PR, where do they begin and what should they be looking for?
That's a great question, because at the end of the day, PR still remains a mystery to a lot of people. And I think it really works better to describe a PR approach based on someone's specific business, because it is going to be very custom tailored. But in general, what we're going to start by doing is sitting down and figuring out, is PR even right for them at this time? For example, if the company doesn't have a website yet, we probably should hold on doing PR yet, because it won't really have a place to direct them to. So to make sure that a PR strategy would be right for them and help them accomplish their goals. And then after we started working together, we sit down and we really get in deep with a strategy session of what are the goals and then what are the opportunities. Some people think of PR in terms of press releases. And I try to avoid using that term at all costs, because so many people mean so many different things when they say press release.
But it's a business owner's favorite term.
But I like to throw that out the window. Let's talk about what we actually mean. So when we put together a calendar, we're going to look at a few things. We're going to look at, do we have any actual real company news happening over the next 6 months? Maybe a new product launch, maybe a big conference that's coming up, what's actually happening. And those are going to be things that we're going to want to put a big push behind. But we don't just wait for something big to happen to do PR. We're going to look at the industry and say, what's trending, what's happening in the industry, and can we pitch out those stories to reporters with the client as the expert or the thought leader in that, to get reporters to write stories about something happening in the industry, quoting or using as a source our clients so that their business gets a mention and they get positioned as an expert. So filling in pitches about the company, and then also about industry trends, and sometimes even guest articles. We do a lot of that with Forbes, for example. We do a lot of guest articles in Forbes that we would consider thought leadership. So that strategy session, out of that we create this 6-month plan, and from that I start pitching reporters. Some of them I already have a good strong relationship with, but otherwise, we figure out who are the key media outlets and reporters and editors for the target audience we're trying to reach, and then work to build good relationships with them by providing them with good content, a great source who's an expert in the industry, and really collaborating with them on their articles and their reporting and what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point about the collaboration. I think a lot of people do just think of PR as press releases, but there's so much creativity and really relationship building that goes on behind it to make it successful and useful for the company. So
absolutely.
Great. Well, thanks, Michelle. And if you're looking to integrate PR into your marketing program, or just want to know more about how you can leverage PR and if it is the right fit for you and your company at this time, give us a call and you can talk to Michelle or me and revolutionize your marketing through PR.